So Alfie, joining us today as we congratulate you on signing a new contract with Berwick Rangers. How happy are you to get that deal signed?
Yeah, buzzing to be fair. I think I had like a couple of offers, and I said that to the gaffer as well. It was from like more local teams and stuff. And I think at this level, a lot of people kind of play for like locality and they want to like kind of stay as close to home as possible. But for me, just playing for the best team possible is always the plan. And I think Berwick's probably, for me, arguably the best club in the league. So there was no chance of me leaving, to be honest.
And discussions with the manager as well. How important was that since he's came into the club?
Huge. I mean, the gaffer before as well, respect him, Scobes, was obviously the guy that brought me in, and I thought he was brilliant. I enjoyed working under him, and he obviously gave me the opportunity to get into the team. But since Kev's came in, the gaffer, it's been brilliant, and the conversation that we had, I think, was probably the thing that tipped me over the edge to stay, just in terms of the sort of progression of the club towards the end of the season and the plans he's got for next year, so I'm excited.
And your personal progression as well. Obviously, you're someone that knows the Lowland League pretty well from your time at a few different clubs.
Played for every team in the league, basically. It's like for me, I think this season was probably the first one where I felt established. Obviously, you always want to feel established, but you're often like in and out of teams, and you're kind of trying to find your way in a league. But I think this season was the first where I really felt like I was a mainstay, obviously, in this team, and I felt like individually, it was up and down, but I think since the gaffer came in towards the end of the season, individually my performances have improved, and hopefully I can just take on to next year.
How important is it to have that sort of solidity and comfort in the team, especially as a defender as well, just to have that solidity around you?
It's massive, and I think, like you say, especially for a defender, you want to have that feeling of the backing of the gaffer. You never want to go in a game not confident. I think when you're an attacker it's the same, but you've kind of got licence to make mistakes, whereas as a defender it's different. So having that sort of respect from the manager of what I am as a player and him believing in what I can do makes it 10 times easier.
And you mentioned Berwick being one of the best club, or the best club in the division. You've said there, correct thing to say. What is it about the club that is so special, and the support from the fans as well?
I think that's it. I think it's the support from the fans. I think it's a club that, at this level there's a few clubs like it, to be fair, but there's not that many, and I think it's a club that you can tell that the fan base really, really wants us to do well and wants us to do better than we did this season. But it's not like, it's not toxic at all. It's more just they expect better because Berwick's a big club, and like I say to you, that's kind of my point why I wanted to stay. It's a big club, and I think we can do miles better next season with the support of the fans.
And finally as well, then you've got a bit of a chance to recharge your batteries this summer. You got much planned for
it? I don't actually. I've got a holiday away with my brother and sister. It's just a chill one, mate. I'm not crazy like some of the boys in the team, so just a chill one. Maybe go Amsterdam and stuff, and then I'll get back and just get fit for pre-season. That'll be me.
Modern football stays sharp.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect, right, well, thank you for your time.
Thank you, mate.